confidence in yourself and the faith in the Almighty and the universe, nothing can stop you. Your destination is just there for you, and it is not impossible to reach towards your destination. No matter how high the mountain is, no matter how deep the valley is, and no matter how wide the river is. You must have heard that song. Your destination is there. It's just a matter of the first step that you need to take. Here is a live example. My guest today, Lita Desouza, who believes in confidence, self-confidence, faith in the universe, and how we can achieve whatever we want by just taking that first step. Welcome, Lita.
Thank you so much, Sangita. And I am honored to be here on your channel. Thank you.
Honor is mine to have you here. And it's a pleasure always to have people like you coming here and inspiring the others. So, instead of me talking about you, I think you introduce yourself and let us know, because if it comes from you,
yeah,
it's better.
Okay, so what do I say about myself? My name is Lita Desouza, as Sangita has said. And over the years, over the past few years, I've tried to be non-judgmental person, giving unconditional love. And my main motto over the last, I would say 4 or 5 years, has to try to be independent financially, emotionally, health-wise, so that we empower ourselves for a better tomorrow. I describe myself as that.
So, Lita, you have come from all the way from Dubai to India. So, can you just give us a brief about your life?
Right. So, yes, I mean, like, I would say that earlier in my life, I was not a conscious person in my thoughts, which is the most important thing. And once I started becoming a conscious person, I realized I didn't have my own identity as a woman or a person. And that's when I started taking baby steps towards that. And I lived 35 years in the Gulf, in Abu Dhabi, and it was fabulous. But later on in life, I realized that I had to follow my dreams, you know, and so I decided that I needed to do a structure, plan, and go with my alignment. Yeah.
But at some point in time in life, you get to, you actually start thinking, have I done what I have been wanting to do all my life? Like, this channel is what I have been wanting to do all my life, and I started it. Exactly. That's the way. You wanted to do something else, coming to that now. So Lita came to India and she started a cafe. Right from the scratch, she has actually worked hard to set that cafe. We'll be discussing about it. So, your journey, we would like to know more about the journey. Like, you decided one fine day that from Dubai you want to come to India. You started a cafe here in Pune. So can you just tell us something about that? Or how was it coming from Dubai and setting a cafe here?
I would say it started actually in December 2012, 10 years back, where my twin sister Lyra Narona actually decided, I mean, like, she was saying that you do these wonderful Christmas cakes, why don't you do that and sell it to me, I will buy it. And I said, no, I cannot actually really take money from you or from anyone else. And then she actually guided me and she said, no, for your effort, value yourself. And I think it started from there. And it just kept ball rolling. I started selling, making bakes while I was working corporate full time.
Okay.
I was having a 9-to-5 job. I had a son and a family to take care of. But after work, I used to go buy my groceries, pick them up, go bake, do all those things single-handedly on my own, balancing all the other responsibilities in my life.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of appreciation, feedback that my relatives, friends, few friends, word of mouth, started liking what I was baking. And then in 2000, and I just progressed like that. In 2018, another of my very good friends now, she's become a very close friend. I call her Sunshine. She's a life coach. Her name is Heidi. And she did a life coach session with me, and she realized when she was asking me what's my passion and what's my hobby, and even though I was working in corporate, she said, your eyes shone bright, your face lit up when you were talking about baking. And she said, Lita, that's your passion.
Okay.
You know, try and follow that. And this happened mid 2018, and December 2018, on the spur of the moment, within one day, with not much of, I would say, resources with me, but I gave in my resignation. Within one day. And then from that time, in 2019, progressing, I got a new orders. I got some orders for lunch tiffin in continental style cuisine. And it progressed. In 2020, I was a vegan chef for Fields STF in Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
Yeah, for a few months. And I actually wanted to come down to India. From that time, I have been wanting to come back to India to start something on my own baking. And I know how India opportunities are there, potential is there. It was like India was calling me. However, COVID hit and I was not able to come down. And last year I said, no, nothing doing. India is calling me and I have to go and try. I cannot sit in Abu Dhabi and think, okay, agar main idhar jati to kya hota. I had to go and take those steps myself. So after 35 years, last year I came back, and for around, I would say, 6 months, I was baking and cooking from home. But I still didn't find that I am a person who wants to do it every day. You know, I was getting the orders just maybe a little bit, not so much as I wanted. And I know I had more potential, and I would say the universe placed this cafe location in my lap, and that's when I asked my son David Desouza to would he like to come and partner with me, and that's how we started the cafe. So India was like a foreign country to me,
Of course.
you know, after so many years
time
adjusting. But on the other hand, I just feel like as if I have lived my life here fully. Even though Pune is a new city, I had never ever lived here, but I just find it home. It's my home now. Yeah.
Great. So, what kind of support you got from the families, or who was there to support you, if you can tell us about that?
Over here in Pune?
Whatever. Whenever you decided that you want to set up a cafe here in Pune, start from the scratch. So, who was it who supported you, and what kind of support you got?
I don't have any family here in Pune. No family at all. Just a couple of friends. However, there was, I would say, an acquaintance who did help me a little bit in finding this cafe location. And so it happened that I said, okay, I need to go and take this cafe. And from then on, I have been doing my homework of going and finding the furniture. I even on my own, I went to, you know, like some wholesale markets that they call Juna Bazaar and stuff like that, to go and find the things. And I would say that when I was doing all this, I feel that we shouldn't be intimidated by thinking that we cannot do things. You know, it's all in the mind. All these doubts, all these fears are in the mind. Once you say, no, I can do it, things do come, the opportunities do fall into your lap. So, whatever, I used to make a list, to-do list, that this I had to do. I had to go for the furniture, what all I needed, the transport, the technicalities, and I had just 14 days to do it.
Oh my God, that was very short time.
Yeah. So we took the place by April 15th. I mean, signed the contract on April 15th for the rental, and then end of April they gave us a place because they had to clean up the place, stuff like that. And then so I had April 28th, I remember, till, and we decided that my son decided that he could come down. So I said, okay, when you come down, then we have the opening of the cafe. So just from April 26th maybe, till May 11th, then we opened it.
Okay.
So I had to get everything sorted out.
So
we decided.
You have to take all the challenges by your stride and just move ahead. Planning was required, confidence and faith was required. Of course, your son was there by your side. You know, when you came in, you sort of had a partnership kind of agreement with him.
Yeah. So that's when he said yes to me, and then we laid down. I said, listen, even though you're mother and son, we are mother and son together, but in a business partnership, we have to lay down the rules. No emotions come in between. We're just two partners. Discuss things across the table, sensible adults, because we have the distance also.
Yeah.
He is back in Abu Dhabi, I am in India. And so if there is any difference of opinion and we don't agree, so I said we have to sit down and really talk about it as two sensible adults, and not like go all over the place.
Yeah, doesn't make you never come to one point of consent.
And then the rift happens. So no emotions involved. We're just two partners, and we keep our personal life separate and the professional life separate.
That's good.
Yeah. We do
so
that.
There's some lines drawn, discipline among yourself, some rules to follow.
Yes.
Of course, to have an amicable kind of a partnership.
Yes. Yes.
That's great. So, yes, you have already spoken about the challenges, and you are managing everything single-handedly, as you said. So how is the day-to-day life, you are handling, taking care of the guests, making the dishes, cooking, managing the cafe, then getting the supplies and all. How do you handle everything?
At the THEDJDADCAFE, I love, first of all, baking and cooking.
Okay.
And I have decided that in the cafe, the people who come, mostly 80%, 90%, we have a personal interaction. I love talking to them. I love meeting them. And it's like either they've come home away from home.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Great.
So, and I prepare everything personally on my own. They're right in the cafe. And so I would say that we women are multitaskers at
Yes, born multitaskers.
Yeah, we're doing
that's there in our genes. It's just a difference of whether you recognize or you don't recognize. If you recognize it, you are ready to do everything.
Right, and so we've always been multitaskers. So itna bada kya hai? Like I remember one client coming up to me and saying, "Oh, ma'am, you're all alone. One-man show." And I said, "I beg your pardon, it's not one-man show. It's a one-woman show." Yeah, so my biggest challenge to be saying is when I first encountered the cafe, the first 4 or 5 days my son was there at the opening. He used to open the shutter. It was so huge and heavy and I just couldn't open it. And when he left the second day, again I called some passerby to help me and I said, then in my mind, how can I do this every day? I cannot.
Yeah.
So then I thought to myself, no, Lita, you've got to do it.
Yes, you can do it.
Yes, I can do it. So every day, that's the biggest challenge of going and opening. Now it's become easy at the back of my hand. So I think these challenges do come, but it's when you make up your mind to...
That's your attitude and how you see those challenges. If I don't think that everybody will think it that way. There are some people who will say, "Arey yaar, this is so difficult. I really can't do it. So how will I manage alone?" But actually, when you believe in yourself that you can take it on, you can do it.
Absolutely. I mean, we can take much more than that. Actually, the world is at your feet.
Yeah.
It just depends. What do you want to do? It's all in the mind. I mean, there's no stopping you.
Yeah. That's power in the woman. She can give birth to another life, raise that life to be able to take on the world, to live life and then produce another life.
Absolutely.
So, that's the powerhouse within a woman.
Yes.
So it's upon us to recognize and feel that we can actually do it and we can really do it.
Yes.
And of course, I think one person can take a decision to do things, take challenges, but what if we all come together, empower each other, help each other, inspire each other, motivate each other, join hands, and see that how the other person can grow up at the same time you yourself can grow up. Because of course, when you're trying to take somebody up, you're not going to go down. The other person will pull you there. So that should be your thought process. That's what I feel. Right. That women tribe, as you mentioned that.
Yes.
Let's take this tribe forward.
We wipe the tribe.
Yeah.
Take the tribe forward, know, because we shouldn't pull each other down. We should lift each other up.
Yes, and special mention, yes, there are men. Of course, we cannot, there is for, I don't want to say anything for every successful woman or not those kinds of things. But yes, if we are doing something, of course, I have a support from men back at home, somebody in form of my son or my husband, same way with her son, who are there, you do and we are there for you. Some women do lack that also, but then we are there for each other.
Absolutely.
So it's not just we are not the ones who will say, nahi, men, they cannot do, they are not there to support. Aisa koi nahi hai. Not in all the cases as such.
Yeah. No, even men are, we are equal to men.
Yes.
And it's better, of course, if we have the support of the men, because then we feel more empowered.
Yes, of course. Of course.
In that way.
So, and now coming to a very interesting question which I've been waiting for. What all is available at your cafe?
That's chicken cheese grill sandwich, the veg cheese grill sandwich, our most popular dish, the chili cheese toast, which we even use mozzarella cheese on it. And then we have burgers, we have omelette sandwiches, we have the keema pav, we do breakfast every day. You can come in at 8 o'clock. Some of my regulars will call me up before and say, are you going to be there before 8? And I'm there before 8, around 7:30 also. So they can have parathas, they can have omelette sandwiches, keema pav. And then there are some other clients of mine who will even order, takeaway, or they would want me to supply at home, Goan cuisine, the vindalus, the kapriyas, the croquet, the potato chops, the continental dishes, the gratins, the lasagnas, the shepherd pies, the chicken key, the cordon bleu. So, all those items. So, we're moving on. We're moving on, and we're going from step to step.
Hats off. She's managing everything on her own. She has only a helper to clean the place. Rest of it, when I came across her profile, and when I went to check with her if she was ready to come to get interviewed, to help us know more about her. Her cafe, neat and clean, very well maintained. Nobody will ever realize that there is some cooking happening. Cooked everything, whatever is served over there. It is so neat and clean, well maintained. And I don't know where all do you keep all those items. Like when you have a kitchen running and all, you have mess everywhere, normal places. But your place is so neat and tidy, well maintained.
So what I do is I believe in preparing. There's a sufficient quantity. So that's why I request my clients, if they want anything special, they have to tell me 1 day in advance or 2 days in advance, so that I buy all the freshest ingredients and then cook and bake and all. So I don't believe in preparing any bulk stuff. Even sandwiches, whatever, there and then I will make and give it to them. So
But
nothing
really-
that can go stale. I have very minimum wastage in the
So
cafe.
yeah, proper planning,
Yeah.
meticulous way of actually
Yeah.
thinking. Planning plays an
I
important role.
suppose
I think,
that's
and, yeah.
also in families and at home.
Yes.
We
हाँ.
do that to a certain extent. Sometimes, yes, with all the challenges and so many things that I have to think about, because it's the monetary aspect, it's the banks, it's the logistics, it's the groceries. So I sometimes will do the double thing, like maybe go and buy a second bundle of herbs when I already have the herbs in my fridge.
That
But then
happens,
that's
You
okay,
actually
yeah.
want to save one more trip.
Yeah.
That's
So-
what we do at home as well.
Yeah, so-
but then I should really appreciate, in spite of everything, for you, since you are doing it, you feel okay, it's manageable.
It
For a
is,
person
yeah.
like me, an outsider, if I think of, place, a joint where people are coming and eating and, spending time, so it is difficult for me to come to that understanding as to how can one person deal with so many things and manage it so well. Anyway, claps to you for that. I admire you for that.
Thank you.
So that's sort of proper planning. Taking care of your home. Back home also you have to maintain everything. And here also. So that's good. And the DJ Dad Cafe. It was few days back when I was passing through that street. I heard some people playing music on the guitar.
Yes.
And when I saw the name also, that board, I told my husband that I want to go to this cafe. I did not know her till that time. And universe actually manifested that for me. Or I manifested whatever way we
You
said. We
did,
say,
yeah.
yeah. So I manifested going to that cafe and knowing the owner now. And the DJ Dad Cafe, and the name is very impressive. So I want to know, how did you come up with this name?
So me and my son were brainstorming and wondering what name should we put for our cafe, which is unique and not as common as the other cafes that we find. And so I did not want a name where we use these adjectives of food the whole time long, because there are quite a few cafes with that. And then my son suggested, why don't we put the DJ Dad Cafe, because his name is David Aaron Desouza and he is an active DJ in UAE. So his name, he goes by the stage name of Dad. That's initials of David Aaron Desouza. That's how we said, Yella, like they say in Arabic, let's do it.
What again?
Yella.
Okay.
So then we did it as a DJ Dad Cafe.
Okay.
Many people come and ask me, the clients, like, what name is this? How come you all came? So then I have to explain to them that, and then we're proud of something that's our baby now, like even my son, even though he's so far away in distance, but he's so close. I think the
Of
DJ
course.
Dad Cafe is close to his heart.
Yes,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course. And he's proud because
He
his
is.
mom has started it. Any son would be proud of his mom,
Right,
doing
yeah.
all these things. And it's something, a matter of pride for his mom, for son, and for son, for mom.
Yeah.
So basically, that's very good. So, what kind of business collaborations, if you want to start, go ahead in future, or how do you want to expand it now, since it's in the baby stage?
Yeah, so this is our 6th month going on. November 15th we would finish 6 months. And at the moment we have got 1 or 2 corporates who we do birthday parties for around 15 to 20 staff, or we even cater for their breakfast. And that's how we go. Not really, and we want to expand. Definitely we want that idea of expanding is there.
So like if you also like for kitty parties and all,
Yes.
you can come and
then we're already having talks with another collaboration, which I don't want to really
disclose right now.
Yeah, but however, there are new ideas and new innovations which me and my son, we partners, we brainstorm and think of how we can go ahead in our new venture. And we want to keep it alive. We need satisfied clients who will repeat, come again. And that's what I am seeing, that the clients are coming back again. And that's our feedback. I always believe in feedback.
Yes, so those people who are in Pune or who are coming to Pune, if you're familiar with Salunke Vihar road, there's one lane where the cafe is there, and I'm going to give the address and phone number, her phone number also in the description box, and as well as during the video you will get to see the address. The confidence and faith and the universe playing its role, the divinity helping you. When you want things to happen, universe starts working on it. It's just a matter of your trust in it and just leave it to the universe. We will come back to this topic with Lita Desouza, and I think you can speak.
Yep. So I would like to say to all the viewers here, yes, if you have any dreams, desires that you want to manifest, we are going to start a new magic free reading book session in our cafe from Viba. This book is by Rhonda Burns, The Magic, and it has 28 wonderful practices to keep you going, where gratitude is the crux of life.
Yeah, Rhonda Byrne is the one who has written the famous book The Secret.
Yeah.
So she is the one, and she's going to conduct that free reading session there in her cafe. And I have requested her to have that session as well for the people who are not in Pune. So we can do it on a video.
Correct.
Sometime we're going to record it.
Yeah.
So that's what we are going to do. Next, your message to the viewers about from the learnings and experiences in your life and what you believe in.
Yep. So I would say that I have learned a lot from my mentors, and we in our lives, in our stages of our life, we have different mentors. Okay, so lots of mentors. Recently, I've even had a friend who is very much more younger than me, but she was the one who had actually motivated me to choose Pune from Bombay, and I regarded her as a mentor. I still regard her as a mentor.
What's her name?
Sumaya Sheikh.
Okay.
And she gave me the pros and cons of staying in Pune, and that's how I've landed here in Pune.
Yeah,
even though it's a new city.
Advice.
A new city, and she gave me go, the weather's so good, the people are so good, the expenses are so low, it's so budget friendly, and that's why I came. So she's a mentor. Then last year I came across Cognifit Life Class Plus. They introduced the magic book to me. I did not know about the magic book. So I would say that now I've come to a level which I'm still empowering myself, I'm still learning, and I still learn till the day I die. But I would like to tell the people that go for your dreams, take baby steps, eventually it's going to happen. Okay, and don't allow anyone to get to you. Like, each one has their own opinion. It's okay if their opinion is different from ours. Don't get hurt. It's us.
Yeah.
It's about I, me, myself. What do I want?
Sure, right.
Write down your affirmations and believe. Be non-judgmental of other people's opinions. And even unconditional love has to be empathy in our lives.
Correct.
What we give more, we receive more. What we receive more, we give more.
Exactly.
It's exactly like that. And this is
if you do something, if you send good wishes to one person, it comes back to us multifold.
Absolutely.
That's what I feel.
Yeah.
And another thing, as she mentioned, take first step. No matter what people might talk nonsense. Some people might appreciate and support you. Others will say, she's not doing that great. This is wrong. That is wrong. कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना. Let them talk.
True.
You believe in yourself. You might go wrong. We might fall, but we still have to get up and walk ahead.
Absolutely.
So It's just a matter of how you take things. You know, you don't have to impress anybody. If you are able to impress yourself, that's it. If you are happy about yourself, you will spread happiness and people will, get those positive vibes from you. Secondly, you need not copy others.
Absolutely.
This is how you make your identity a unique
Yes,
one.
unique one.
So
yeah.
just be open to learning, be open to helping others. That's how we together can reach that destination. And that's it for now. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Lita, for spending your
Thank you.
time.
And thank you so much, even for watching this beautiful video of us.
Thank you, viewers. And if you are the one who can inspire others, motivate others, you're doing something different, you're coming up with something different, and you might need some help, you might need to talk, platform is there for you. Get in touch with me and we'll see what we can do about it. If you really appreciate what you're doing, do like, share and subscribe to your very own channel, Womenwise. Let's all grow together.
What's up, guys? This is your boy DJ Dad, and on behalf of the DJ Dad Cafe in Pune, I would like to thank everyone for all the immense support you all have given us in these past 6 months. Shout out to my business partner of the cafe, Lita Desouza. I think the cafe, the growth of the cafe wouldn't be possible so fast without you. So thank you so much. Your immense and continuous support definitely has paved the way to our success. And shout out to my business partner in Abu Dhabi, Rashid Al Kubesi, who's always given us the right direction into growing our venture together in Pune. And apart from this, I would immensely like to thank all our supporters, all our clients and all our customers, Miss Noela, the churches, the communities, everyone who's come over here. I'm so sorry in case I've missed out anyone's name, but from the bottom of my heart, I would really like to thank all of y'all over here. The DJ Dad Cafe is just not a cafe just to come down and just have a chat, but more it's about giving a homely and fun experience to anyone visiting or being part of it every evening or every morning, whether you're coming for a cup of chai or just for a bite to eat with your friends and family. So with everyone's support, definitely we are looking to grow the venture, and definitely without you all we wouldn't be where we are. So thank you so much, guys, and yeah, thank you.